Have you just come out the oven? Because you are steaming hot. Episode 9, we are at the paint box, part 2 of the transformation process. I'm going to be honest, I'm absolutely buzzing. Watch these credits, because I can't wait to see this car.
In the mirror, Brucey, let me deliver. This one's dotted.
No, there's been a couple of repairs, so this side there's been repaired. That side skirt had a massive split straight down the swage. That quarter half fell off. Repaired that. Yeah, repaired that. All of the trims and the mirrors, caps have been painted, door handles have been painted. Yes, but this is a lot of painted.
Before we run round there, I just want to say, and I don't know why, I am so nervous. I think it's because the YouTube, the series that we've been building, it's all sort of been leading up to this. And the worst part on the car was the bodywork, and it's something I've been looking at for such a long time now. And I want it to look good, but more so than anything else I've ever wanted to look good. I don't know why. But yeah, I am properly nervous. And I know it's a mint green Mini, I know that bit, but I feel like this last 10% is really gonna make or break the car. It's not gonna break it because I know these boys would have done an amazing job because the Saab is just epic. But yeah, just in case I turn into a little bit of a child when we see the car, now you know why. What? Everything fits. Mate, this looks the nuts. Oh my God. It's all one colour. There's no holes in it. Oh my God, look at the bumper, it fits. He's even colour coded that as well. Oh my God, he's gone way above and beyond. Taking all the vinyl off, I was meant to do that. Door handles match the wheels. Oh my God. Well done. Look at it, just looks finished now. Oh mate, that is mega. We'll have to get Simon out.
You ready, darling?
So it's been a pain in the arse.
Yeah.
Yeah. yes it has.
Every bit.
I love the colour coded grey.
Yeah, come out nice. It's a nice colour.
Obviously I wasn't here for the doing bit. Obviously I know Bash came in and got some visuals. Where did you start? And I know you said it was a pain, but what bits were the worst bits?
Probably some of the bits that had been cobbled up before.
Okay.
Really, and a bit of uncobbling.
So undoing
other people's kind of skullduggery. But really, other than that, the rest of it's just been cosmetic, which is nice. Repainted all the mirror bases, wiper arms, bit of gloss back, a bit of that lovely grey, which you put us onto. Just to give it put a bit of liveliness back into the Cav, you know.
Make a bit more interest than just
yeah.
grey and black.
Yeah.
It's grey and black can't be, really.
It needed a bit of love.
The bumpers, did you have to like remake a bracket for them? Because they were snaps, weren't they?
We did. We had to sort of fanny around and get them to fit because they fit under the arches, and then we rebonded the arches on. And there was lots of little cracks and bits and pieces.
There's a lot of things that the previous owner had done not to a good enough standard to use the original fixings on the vehicle. So a lot of it we've had to remake and remodel, re-drill bits.
You are redoing stuff and double-handing it.
And it's like, and then we know where the original bit should line up.
Yeah.
You can't line up there.
Yeah.
So you've got to find another suitable location and everything like that.
Yeah, and like I say, some of the, not anyone's fault, but it's like the rear bumper and that, where it just didn't line up against the arch.
Do you know what? But interestingly, when I got the car, the bumper was hanging on, like it was properly on.
Yeah.
2 bolts.
No, it weren't just the 2 bolts. So the 2 brackets that went from the arch to the bumper were full. Where I'm obviously a lot heavier than the previous owner, by the time I'd got home, it bottomed out so many times I'd snapped the bumper off, and I was like, well, that was never going to hold on for long. Don't get me wrong, it was a 2.5 hour drive home, but I did think, Christ, this has been set up for a certain person.
Yeah.
And my extra lardy arse.
Yeah, a bit of colour here and there, and a bit of cleaning up, and just a bit of just making it look nicer.
Yeah.
You know.
Tidying.
And like I say, whoever done the work before had done a pretty good job, but we try and do a little bit better.
Yeah, I love that. Extra 10%.
Yeah.
Well, 40, 100%. So, and also, I didn't realise, I don't remember even speaking to you about it, but you've colour coded that as well.
Well, yeah, because if we didn't, it would have looked odd.
Yeah.
But whoever fitted the number plate, and it wasn't us, obviously.
That was me.
That was you.
That was me.
We've made the exhaust not rub and burn.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
That might be
should all
nice.
right. But yeah, but other than that, and Ollie just gave it a quick clean up, and away you go.
So you have painted the front and rear bumper?
Front bumper, rear arches, quarter
Blowing
panel.
on that side skirt.
Yeah.
Painted that whole side skirt. Blowing in both corners.
Yeah.
Blimey.
But yeah, it's just made it a bit more. It's made it a bit nicer, Kev, and that's what it's all about. Sometimes just tidying a few bits up can go a long way, can't it? You know?
So, because you are the professionals, do you think then we should do the livery in white, so it's super contrasting, or dark grey, so it's one less colour?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Think about it, on your cans,
Yeah.
on your fuel cans, the writing is white.
It is, and that's why I
Whether
fancy
you're
white.
thinking As a brand.
Yeah.
The only thing, yeah, because you're only going to do the front pillars, aren't you?
Back to
Oh yeah.
Back to colour.
I thought there was another one here.
No,
yeah, you're right.
yeah.
It is only going to be the back
That
and
would
front.
look nice. I like that idea.
Or maybe I'll just do the roof.
Maybe just do.
So just the black through the middle, and then
Yeah.
do the grey roof. Oh, it's mega.
It's come out right, man.
Oh, it looks so good,
Someone's
Simon.
very happy.
Simon, how long have you been doing this?
33 years, so since I was 7.
7? Hang on a minute, you ain't 40. You're 21, obviously.
21 plus that.
No, how long have you been doing it?
33 years.
Okay, but how
34.
long has the paint box existed? 33 years.
34 years this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just started on your own and just stayed there?
Like a fool. Yeah. No, didn't go to business school or anything like that. You just end up doing a car for a mate. That car then gets put on the front of magazines, and you kind of go. Then someone says, "Oh, I've got a bit."
Oh,
of
hang on a
shop
minute.
space."
No, you don't just do a car for a mate and it lands on the front of a magazine.
Well,
Like, that's
you
a pretty.
kinda do.
No, you
well,
don't.
you did back in the 80s.
That's unbelievable.
Before you were born, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then it just grew from there. Like I say, lots of VW work over the years. You know, we were really lucky. We've always been really lucky to be doing lovely work for lovely people.
Right.
And that's what it's always been about. We've done all sorts of weird and wonderful. A lot of our work now is a bit more private, so you don't see a lot of our stuff on social media and that, because customers, you know, like to keep
VIPs,
themselves, keep themselves, and a bit of race car work and show car work still. Motorbikes, sculptures, all sorts of weird and wonderful.
And never needed, or well, not needed. That's probably not the right word, but never had to go down the insurance route.
No. Only for customers' cars if they got damaged. But
Right.
yeah, it's not worth it. And
so
we're a bit too. We'd rather do the more creative stuff.
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
instance.
I always wonder, because I've seen a few body shops over the years that have started because they love it and then ended up doing it to pay bills, and I respect that.
Yeah,
You've got to do what you've got to do
absolutely.
to make your money, but it must be a crap day when you have to make the jump over.
I suppose it probably is until you start seeing the money rolling in.
Yeah, true.
And then you're actually getting paid. You know, the thing is with a lot of this sort of work, and probably anyone else in the game will tell you the same, you end up doing a lot of work for free.
Okay.
Because you want the car, or we do, because you want the car to be as sharp as you can. And I always kind of have a tendency to treat cars as if they were my own. And then you always end up staying a bit late or whatever, even if it's an hour here or an hour there, just to make sure that even the bits that maybe the customer won't notice in the time they own the car, but I know they're right.
Yeah.
And I think that I can't help it. It's a form
I
of
think
OCD.
That's OCD for sure, but also the knowing that your competitors will probably see it and probably try and scrutinise it.
Yeah.
That it's I especially know that I do things for that reason as well, because for the people that you don't want to see it, they probably will see it. All right, I need to just go a little bit above and beyond, and it's crippling. Like, it's bullshit.
Oh yeah, and I think the thing is as well, especially when you're doing, you know, like show car work or cars that are going to be featured in mags, you know, they've got to be as good as they can be. And then I think with me personally working on restorations of old race cars, they've got to be 100%. You know, 99% won't cut it anymore. Especially when you've got someone who can look at a picture of the original car on their phone and stand there next to the car and go, oh, that sticker there is an inch out. Do you know what I mean? So everything, ridiculous. I think I've been compared to an archaeologist before and that kind of thing. God help me.
But bit of a personal question, do you still love it?
Yeah, absolutely.
You do?
Yeah. Probably not every day.
No, I imagine that.
But it's the same as probably you as well. You know, it's when you're in a job that you enjoy. People always say you never have to work another day in your life, and I think there's a lot to that.
There's truth to it, but it's not all of it.
But the highs are really high and the lows are really low.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But like I say, going back, you know, just doing lovely work for lovely people, and that's what blows me skirt up, really. You know.
No, I can't thank you enough for this.
Pleasure, mate.
I knew it was going to be good because of the Saab, really, but I kind of underestimated what a difference it would make.
Yeah.
And I think, as you say, it is those extra couple of hours you put in, like doing the colour-coded front. What are your heroes? What have you done? What has gone through the shop that you think, yeah, that's a big deal car?
Okay, heroes. A good few VWs. We just had a car that we did at the Grand National Roadster show out in LA.
Wow.
Which was a big deal.
Yeah.
We've had cars in the NHRA Museum in California. Back to the days of the Max Power Escort, back when Max was a thing. Pink Escort.
Oh,
Pink Swabber.
yeah.
Yeah, which is probably 22 years ago now or something like that. And then I think when you're involved with something that's got a bit of provenance to it already, like a historic race car or something, to be part of that process.
Restoration.
Is lovely.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
We've had a few customers over the years that we've made cry with tears of joy, so that ain't a bad thing.
No, that's lovely.
You know?
You said that there's quite a bit of American work. I sense that there's a lot of love for the west coast of America. Have you spent a lot of time over there?
Yeah, first time I went out there was 15.
Right.
And in 1977, it was just the best place in the world. My brother's out there now and he's got a hot rod shop. He's been out there over 30 years building hot rods and that now.
Oh, wow.
So backwards and forwards over there, always seeing what's going on over there, which I think a lot of the time has made us lucky enough to be ahead of some trends over here.
Yeah.
And just that love of you know, custom paint and, you know, how good cars look in sunshine and that kind of thing. So anything, hot rods, custom vans, choppers, motorbikes, a bit of everything.
So I was going to ask you, do you think they do it better than us? But it sounds like yes.
I'd probably say no.
Really?
The guys who are really, really good are really, really good, but you pay a crazy amount of money for. But a lot of the cars that sometimes you see in magazines and that, actually when you go to see them in the flesh, maybe not quite as good. And the weather's different.
Yeah.
They can get away with a lot more over there as far as paint and body. And then as soon as they have like a damp month, you can
Really?
see it. Oh yeah, they all start popping and moving and that.
When I say, I didn't mean sort of skill in the job, I mean creativity. Do you think they are more bold and brash and
More
daring?
money.
Yeah, true, they have got
More money. And one thing that I've learned over the years as well is a lot of the guys you'll meet, they might have built a real killer car when they were 20 or whatever, and they've still got it.
Wow.
And this was
Because they've got the garage to put it in for 20 years,
keep it
yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
Rot away. I mean, the Grand National Roadster show, they had 110 VWs there, and there was cars being pulled out that I saw on the cover of mags back in the 80s and 90s, where it's like,
That'd be crushed by now in this country, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'd be gone.
Yeah.
Or you'd have to sell it to buy
Find the
your
next
next
one.
car.
Yeah.
Where over there, there's more
disposable.
You know, and I think the thing is as well, car culture, especially in California, is so different to over here. You know, car culture in a lot of respects over here, it's more aimed at the kind of you know, boiled egg and barbacoa brigade with some historic Bentley or something.
Yeah.
As we're over there, if it's a Chevy Nova, they're all over it like a rash, you know. But I think we've learned so much from the Americans, and I think in a lot of respects as well, we've done it a lot better, you know, and we've kind of shown them how it's done, and I kind of yeah, and that's still a thing as well. You'd never have anything like the Saab built over there.
No.
And if they did do it, it'd be horrible.
No, that is one of a kind.
It's true.
I need to get Ollie out to say thank you to him.
Yeah.
To you.
Drag him out. Always
Thank
a
you
pleasure.
so much.
Lovely. No, it's good. I'll sort an invoice out.
And make sure you these lot follow, okay? I am absolutely buzzing. The Mini has gone from okay to phenomenal. Mechanically, spot on. Now, aesthetically, absolutely beautiful. Let me know what you think down below. Next episode, we're going to be giving this a proper polish, getting a layer of protection on there. Then, we're going to be putting some vinyl on there. I really need some help on the suggestions. What do we go for? Let me know. Ollie, you come here. Big love for you. Thank you so much. Simon takes all the glory, you do all the hard work, eh? See you on the next one.